My name is Tom Garton. I'm Vice President of Journey Steel here in Cincinnati, Ohio. We started this company up 12 years ago. I've been in this business for 38 years. We help perform our steel fabricating and erecting. What Barb and I are very passionate about is giving back to the community. The best way we thought doing it was trying to work with the youth. We started a nonprofit. It's called Journey Soaring Impact. We're trying to help these kids become what they want to be. We get to bring in kids from the inner city. We try to take on 2 to 3 kids a year. I know it doesn't sound like a whole lot, but we've been able to change the lives of 8 out of 9 kids. As of right now, we have 2 youths that have actually become union iron workers. What we call this program is a pre-apprenticeship program. One of the problems we're having with this program is trying to come up with partnerships with contractors. It can be contractors, owners, a lot of different things. If you try to work in a Fortune 500 company, they don't want minors on the job. A goal of ours is to be certified with the state of Ohio and in other states across the country, because our goal is to have this in every major city. We do work with them here in our classroom probably half the time for their senior year. And then the other half of the time, they're either out in the shop learning, using a tape measure on some material and cutting it and doing some welding, definitely learning about PPE, learning why you need to wear a hard hat, why it's so important to wear your safety glasses, things like that. Steve is one of them that's actually an iron worker. He was such a good student that they allowed him to leave when it hit lunchtime.
My name is Stephen Rogers. I am one of the 9 people that went through the Journey Soaring program. I always wanted to be in the construction field. I didn't know what part of it, but I wanted to be in it. It taught me some things. It showed me. Then it's basically they throwing me an opportunity. I mean, it's nothing else I could do but take it. If you think about it, from 7 to 3, it's about the same time I'm going to school. I'm installing, cutting, welding, all types of things. You name it, I do it pretty much. It's really nothing that's holding me back from not doing the job. In the next 2 to 3 years, I see myself, one, I'll be a journeyman, again, full scale, full everything. So one, I'll be trying to get me a house, but I will be still in the construction field. Probably still work for Journey Steel if they keep me. I have a younger sister, she's 10 right now. I'm trying to show her that you don't need to go to college to get everything that you want. She could do almost anything. I'm trying to be the best role model I can. All in all, it has been a great experience. Tom is like a dad I never had. He's pushed me, put me on things I never thought I would be on, job sites I'd never be at. Without Tom, it wouldn't be no soaring program or Barb. So they're like my mother and father I definitely didn't have.
My name is Goran Dillard, and I am the Director of Adult Workforce Development for the Urban League of Greater Cleveland. The Urban League is a 106-year-old institution. We're an advocate for equitable representation, practices, and policy. We're a civil rights organization historically, but our focus is on economic empowerment. I joined the Urban League about 3 years ago as a consultant, reporting directly to our CEO, Marcia Maccabee. The Work Now program is in its 6th year. So Work Now was a creation and a partnership in conjunction with the Construction Employers Association. We're looking for ways to create a skilled workforce. You have to be trainable, you have to be teachable, you have to be attentive and drug-free. Part of the success that we've had has been due to the industry immersion. And this is where, our partnership with ODOT is just so relevant.
My name is Naquin Chiello, and my title is Business and Human Resources Administrator for District 12. We've been partnering with the Urban League since 2018. I started off in 2004 as a highway technician. From there, I worked my way up to a transportation manager 1 all the way up to a TM3. From there, I worked in roadway services, and while I was in roadway services, I also spent some time in the business and human resources side.
My name is Patrice Yacco. I'm the Human Capital Management Manager for ODOT District 12. The partnership between ODOT District 12 and the Cleveland Work Now program began back in September of 2018 when we were invited to participate in a contractor event, and it kind of took off from there. On the behalf of ODOT District 12 and the approval of our District Deputy John Percuri, we have been greatly involved. We really honed in on those soft skills. When you think about what it takes to get from A to Z for a person to actually get that work now, that career experience, we have to start with the actual boots on the ground. It was also a great opportunity for us to look back and invest in the community. We want to keep creating those workers who potentially may one day want to work and be a part of ODOT. Not only ODOT District 12, but ODOT as a whole. In order to do that, we have to invest in the community.
Nobody has a bad thing to say about Ohio Department of Transportation. Whether it's a road being built, a bridge being built, whatever the project, I think there's an opportunity to create more participation, more engagement, more collaboration, as stakeholders for the good of both of our organizations. What we're trying to do is create experiences and exposure for someone who is entering, or thinking about entering the construction field. All right, where it's not just about, creating a skill, getting a job. This is about a career.
My name is Casey Roach, and I am the Executive Director of HHW Ohio. The history of HHW Ohio is very long. We've been around since 1979. We have traditionally been focused on some of the heavier trades, construction, skilled trades, but we wanted to expand that to keep alignment with our mission, which is to accelerate women's success in high-demand industries. We do that through connecting women to employers who want to fill their talent pipelines and providing women who are just entering careers or looking for a new career with opportunities. We also offer consulting services for businesses and organizations to help them engage women, recruit women into programs or into their company. We are always looking for new partnerships, and so if there's a way that we can work with a union or a prime contractor to help them meet their recruitment goals, we are happy to do that. By helping to raise awareness of some of these opportunities, we can start to bridge that gap and to make sure that we don't lose the gains that women have made over the last 30 years in employment.
My name is Hassan Omar, and I am the president of Somali Community Association of Ohio. I've been living in Columbus since 1998, actually 22 years. There was a civil war broke out in Somalia in 1991, and most of the urban population left from the capital of Somalia and came to neighboring country. The United States sponsored a large number of Somali communities. They used to go metropolitan cities like Atlanta, New York, Washington area, but this place was an unknown location. However, individuals came in Columbus and they found this place has so many opportunities. Ohio is the second largest Somali community, so we established this organization basically in 1998. We serve the entire state. We are a statewide organization. We try to respond to the needs of the community because people had language barriers, they didn't know the country, they didn't know anything, so we decided to establish where people can get the support, whether it's the language interpretation services, job assistance, housing. People always have businesses, always dream, everybody wants to have his own businesses. So it's an entrepreneurial and business-minded society. Transportation is one of the biggest business that we have here in Columbus. We have over 3,000 Somalis either own, drive, or operate the track in Central Ohio. They make a lot of actually moving and logistics. So they have their own drivers, they have their own companies, they have their own contract with different groups. So that's a huge actual industry in this community, and it's growing gradually. Even sometimes people, before they come over here, they practice it from overseas. So when they come, they know how to drive. We are grateful being Ohioans or being American. We get a better life. We were able to educate our kids. People have opportunity to get a job. Somebody who lived in a refugee camp and never had a life, good life, came over here and you see dramatically, their life has been changing. Driving the car, buying home, have real hope, get married. So be honest with you, we are America. We get the American dream.